Latest news just dropped, and the entire NBA world is on fire right now because something big is clearly brewing behind the scenes. And if even half of what league insiders are whispering is true, then the Golden State Warriors may have already pulled off moves that nobody saw coming. 2 deals possibly closed. 2 paths already chosen. And the reaction around the league? Let's just say it's loud, confused, and borderline shocked. Because when the Warriors start moving quietly, history tells us something major usually follows. Right now, the NBA rumor mill is spinning faster than at any point this season. Front offices are calling each other nonstop. Agents are leaking selective information. Players are reacting without saying names. And all signs keep pointing back to one team that refuses to stay quiet for long: Golden State. This isn't just another rumor cycle. This feels different. This feels deliberate. This feels like the Warriors are setting up their next chapter, while everyone else is still arguing about the last one. The first thing that grabbed everyone's attention was the sudden shift in tone around the Warriors' front office. For weeks, the message was patience, development, trust the system. But almost overnight, that messaging changed. Suddenly, insiders started hinting that conversations had progressed. Not started. Progressed. That word alone sent shockwaves through league circles because it implies something was already in motion long before fans caught on. And when multiple league voices start using the same language at the same time, that's never random. What really set this rumor on fire was the idea that not one, but 2 separate deals could already be agreed upon in principle. Not officially announced. Not finalized on paper. But aligned. Understood. Handshake-level discussions that usually only happen when both sides know the outcome is inevitable. That's when people around the NBA started asking the same question quietly: what exactly are the Warriors planning? Around the league, executives are reportedly split. Some believe Golden State is preparing to make one last all-in push around Stephen Curry, while his championship window is still open. Others believe the Warriors are trying to thread the impossible needle, staying competitive now while quietly reshaping the roster for the future. And then there's a third group that thinks something even bolder is happening, a full identity shift disguised as minor tweaks. Players have noticed too. When players start reacting with vague social media posts, emojis, or cryptic quotes, that's usually the first public sign that something leaked internally. You don't see names mentioned, but you see reactions. You see players around the league suddenly talking about fit, timing, and windows closing. Those aren't accidents. That's NBA language for movement. One of the most interesting parts of this entire situation is how quiet the Warriors themselves have been. No strong denials. No loud statements shutting things down. Just controlled silence. And if you've followed this franchise long enough, you know that silence usually means calculation. This is the same organization that shocked the league before. This is the same organization that made moves people called impossible. And now, once again, they're letting everyone talk while they work. Let's talk about the first rumored deal because this one has people divided. Some around the league believe Golden State has already locked in a rotational upgrade, the kind of move that doesn't dominate headlines immediately but completely changes how a team functions. Think about the Warriors' recent issues: size, consistency, late game execution, second unit scoring. Any one of those can derail a season. Now imagine solving 2 of them with one move. That's why this rumor won't die. League insiders keep hinting that this potential deal involves a player who fits the Warriors' system almost too well. High IQ. Versatile. Comfortable moving without the ball. Someone who doesn't need touches to make an impact but can punish defenses when ignored. Around the NBA, people are saying, if this is true, that's a Warriors move through and through. Not flashy. Deadly. The second rumored deal is the one causing real debate. This is the one that has fans arguing and analysts choosing sides. Because if it's real, it represents a philosophical decision. A choice about direction. Are the Warriors still fully committed to the core as constructed? Or are they willing to sacrifice comfort for upside? The idea that 2 deals could be connected, even indirectly, is what makes this so fascinating. One stabilizes the present. The other reshapes the future. Around the league, rival teams are watching closely. Some are annoyed. Some are nervous. Some are already adjusting their plans just in case Golden State pulls this off. That alone tells you how much respect this organization still commands. Even after ups and downs, even after questions, the Warriors remain a franchise everyone monitors when rumors heat up. What's also interesting is how the conversation around Stephen Curry has changed in recent weeks. There's a sense of urgency now. Not panic. Urgency. Players around the league have openly said that wasting a season of Steph is unacceptable. And front offices know that too. Every year with Curry is valuable. Every playoff run matters. Every roster decision is magnified. That pressure doesn't exist for rebuilding teams. It exists for contenders. And Golden State still sees itself as one. Another layer to this story is how the rest of the Western Conference is shaping up. The West is ruthless. There are no easy nights. No free wins. Teams are loading up. Stars are pairing up. Depth is becoming just as important as top-end talent. If the Warriors stand still, they fall behind. And that reality is likely driving these rumored conversations more than anything else. One NBA executive reportedly summed it up perfectly by saying, "Golden State doesn't leak unless they want you to look the other way." That quote alone has fueled endless speculation. Because if attention is on one rumor, maybe the real move is happening elsewhere. Maybe these two rumored deals are just the surface of something deeper. Another fascinating aspect is how quickly opinions would change if these deals are confirmed. Moves that seem risky today could look brilliant in hindsight. That's the nature of this league. Context is everything. Fit is everything. And Golden State has always believed that talent plus system can outperform expectations. There's also the emotional side of this story. Veterans in that locker room know what's at stake. Younger players know opportunity doesn't last forever. Coaches know windows close fast. That collective awareness creates pressure, but it also creates focus. And focused teams tend to make decisive moves. As we wait for clarity, one thing is undeniable: the Warriors are once again at the center of the NBA conversation. Not because of noise. Not because of drama. But because of possibility. 2 deals. 1 vision. And a league watching closely, trying to guess the next move before it happens. If even one of these rumored deals becomes official, it could reshape how we talk about the Warriors this season. If both are real, then the rest of the NBA better pay attention. Because when Golden State moves with purpose, history says something big usually follows.